Let's look at the essay template now. But before we proceed on to the template, we should know how many words do we need to write in a PTE essay. So basically, when we are talking about an essay, they say that we have to write 200 words. But I always suggest it's better to write 250 words, more than enough. Somewhere between 230 to 260, perfect. Now, how are we going to proceed further with this? Every essay should have 4 paragraphs. 4 to 5 paragraphs are just perfect. If we write more than 5 to 6 paragraphs, that essay will not be of 260 words. It is a short essay. And in this essay, we are allowed to write somewhere around 230 to 260 words. Obviously, nobody is forcing you to write this, but this is the limit. This is what the examiners are expecting us to do. That's why we need to write 230 to 260 words. And for this, there is a perfect template that I have chosen and I have used as well. Now, for the introduction part, introduction, the first paragraph of any essay. It is the foundation of any essay. Introduction should have somewhere around 50 to 60 words. And you should devote more time on the introduction part. Every time, whenever you write an essay, the first impression is the last one. So if the introduction is perfect, the score will definitely be better. This is one of the tips for scoring 85 plus in PTE essay. Now proceeding further, we have body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2 and conclusion. This should be the structure for any essay. In body paragraph 1, you should write somewhere between 70 to 80 words. Again, body paragraph 2, 70 to 80 words. Let's say we are going to write 80 words. 80 words. 80 words in body paragraph 1, 80 words in body paragraph 2. And in the conclusion, we'll write only 30 to 40 words. That's the last paragraph of any essay, and there we simply need to sum up whatever we have written in the first 3 paragraphs. So focus more on the introduction and body paragraphs, and in the conclusion you can simply summarize whatever you have written in the introduction. That's the essence of every single essay, be it the essay of any language proficiency test. Now we have a question here, and for the same question I have written the introduction, and I'll be sharing the template as well with you. A lot of people have been migrating to developed nation. A lot of people have been moving to developed nations for the last few decades, whereas some feel like staying in their own nation. So what exactly they are talking about? A majority of population have been moving to developed nations for the last few decades, whereas some feel like staying in their own nation. Share your views on both sides. Always look at the main sentence or the topic sentence. Every question has a statement followed by the main question. So in this is the main question, and the above one, a lot of people have been moving to developed nations for the last few decades, whereas this own nation, it is this statement. We simply have to paraphrase this statement, and I would give you a bonus tip here. Start with gerund. Migrating abroad, foreign developed nations, migrating abroad for better work opportunities is a prevalent trend in the present scenario. It is an ongoing trend. It is a prevalent trend. So we can use terms like such. If they are talking about any trend, we can simply use a prevalent trend in the present scenario. And the same is happening due to the lack of facilities and support from the governing authorities in developing nation. So why is it happening? This is happening due to the lack of facilities and support from the governing authorities. Okay? We simply have to share our views on both the sides. So the first side is people are moving, they are moving for better work opportunities. And this is also happening because of the lack of facilities and support from the governing authorities in developing nations. However, a few individuals want to stay connected to their roots. Still, a few, we have paraphrased this. A few individuals want to stay connected to their roots. Now, have you noticed I have used however, which is a complex structure, and I have used semicolon before however and comma after however, because I have used however in between two sentences, in between two simple sentences or two clauses. It's a single sentence, but a lengthy one. I have used however in between. Now, this essay will shed light on both the perspectives in the subsequent paragraphs. If it's an essay of different point of view, for and against, this essay will shed light on both the perspective in the subsequent paragraphs. Simply, a structure like such, a template like such can be incorporated for every single essay type. Simply copy paste it. As in, you are not using the complete structure, you are using the grammar concept, you are using the sentence structures. So, first introduction one is of 58 words. That's perfectly fine for introduction, and it's better you devote. Let's say you get 20 minutes. Out of 20 minutes, you should spend somewhere around 5 minutes for the introduction part only, and rest 15 minutes for the other parts. Once you have written the introduction, you already know what you're going to write in body paragraph 1, what will you be stating in body paragraph. So the concept is clear, the ideas are clear, and then you can easily jot down the points in body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2 easily in 15 minutes. And in the conclusion, you will not be taking more than 2 to 3 minutes. Now, in the first paragraph, similarly, here also you have to write only around 80 words. You can write the first paragraph easily with the help of 4 sentences. Now, in these 4 sentences, I have incorporated 93 words. But I would not recommend you to incorporate more than 80, because anyways the word limit will be over, and in 5 minutes or 6 minutes you can easily write 80 words. So you can simply copy this structure. The underlying reason attributed to the trend of going to foreign lands or attributing to this trend is better work-life balance. Okay, better work opportunities, better job opportunities, better work-life balance. You can write anything. It's just the structure I'm sharing with you, and I'm giving you a lot of ideas related to the same topic. Now in the second one, it's better if you use complex sentence. Elaborating further, it is not only less burdensome but also less exhausting, and owing to this, so they have better work-life balance, their jobs are less burdensome. So you can write elaborating further, the jobs are not only less burdensome but also less exhausting. And owing to this, people can relax. With can, we always use verb ki first form, and with can be, we always use verb ki third form. These are the simple rules you should take care of. These are modals. With modals, can, could, may, might, will, shall, we always use verb ki first form. But if we have can be, may be, might be, we'll use verb ki third. So here we have used not only but also structure, and we have also used owing to this. So one complex sentence, with the help of this, you can easily explain one full idea. Now it's better you elaborate the idea further, or you exemplify it to further bolster my opinion. Bolster means you have to further support my opinion, to further buttress my opinion. If a person gets to work for lesser number of hours, he or she will prefer devoting time for the recreational activities. Why is better work-life balance? Because of this. Better work-life balance, the idea should be related to the example. Better work-life balance is because of recreational. Now, because of recreational activities, they are getting lesser number of hours, and because of lesser number of hours, they can devote extra time for recreational activities. And because of because of such recreational activities, they have better work-life balance. So simply explain what the reason is, Explain why is this the reason? Then explain with the help of an example how is this the reason? And in the last sentence simply conclude. This movement has ameliorated standard of living of the populace, and that is why people are ready to leave their native lands. So has plus verb third form. So we have used simple sentence at the end, and if you want to expand it, if you want to make it complex, you can use that is why people are ready to leave their native land. You can simply say this movement has ameliorated. Ameliorated means improved. I believe you have gotten to know a new word today. Ameliorated, improved. Improved standard of living of the populace. So this is the way you should write any essay. Now the way I have written first paragraph, I am giving you guys the task of writing second paragraph. Write the second paragraph, share it with me in the comment section. Now what else will you be doing? Now for the same, if we have to state the conclusion will be very easy. But before that, try to understand the way I have written first paragraph. You simply need to copy the same. You can do some changes instead of not only but also you can use rather than, you can use some other structure, and you simply have to write 4 sentences. Okay, 4 sentences, 1 simple, 2 complex, 1 compound, more than enough. Okay, I'll shoot a video on the same explaining you about complex, compound, simple sentences and conditional as well. That will help you guys a lot. Now this is about the first paragraph. Okay, write the second paragraph, share it in the comment section, and let's proceed on to the conclusion part. Now in order to conclude this, we can simply write in order to sum up, or you can simply write in conclusion. In conclusion, despite the support from family members, a majority of population prefers moving to foreign nations because of better work opportunities. Okay, despite this, they prefer moving to because of better work opportunities. Simply paraphrase whatever you have written in the introduction. Full stop. Still a few, or still some, still a minority feels like staying in their own nation. Feels like staying, instead of this you can use still a minority wants to stay in their own country. So simply you have to do this and the whole essay is done. If you follow all these tips, you can easily score 85 in writing module. You have to focus more on the introduction part. Try using somewhere around 58 to 60 words for the introduction part and 80 words for first paragraph, 80 for the second paragraph, and for the conclusion simply use 30-35 words. Now I'll be waiting for the body paragraph too in the comment section, and I'll surely check that. Thank you so much for joining me today.